So once you click on this, you land into this page, you go to enrollment, go to add class, and so here our semester is 2022 fall. So we choose that particular thing, and so here we go. You see find classes here, right? There you need to go and click on search. So when you get into this page, just if you belong to CS, type CAS and click on tab so that your subject is chosen, and course number. Sorry, generally your master's course number is always greater than or equal to 500. And this you can choose as graduate and search. So these 18 class sections are found where you can see that, these are the subjects that are available in the semester. I want you to observe one thing: as incoming students, for you all to maintain your F1 status, you can't do an online course in your first semester. So make sure that you're not registering into any of the online courses. And if you need some clarity regarding that, you can always email ISSE team, right? So this is what I was talking about. So this particular course, we don't know who is the instructor, and this is a new course. None of the seniors have done. So you can always register for this and see how the professor and course syllabus is, and you can then decide whether you wanted to continue or not. Status like this means that the class is full. And don't worry, there's high chance that during add or drop you might get availability, or you might go ahead and email Professor Yuvan, Dr. Yuvan, if he can accommodate you. So these are the subjects and courses that are available, and choosing a subject would be, if you ask me, if you are from CAS, theoretical computer science is your core subject, take this one, and take subjects which are available. And there's this graduate seminar which is of 0 credits. You will have to complete 2 graduate seminar courses in your master's to complete your master degree. So make sure that you register this for this semester itself, and also one more time in the next semester, so that you would complete your master degree stuff. Any questions with respect to joining a subject, or you want me to show you how to join a subject? Let me try adding a subject. Just give me a moment. Okay. So let me select this course. It shows up like this, and I'll check my schedule here, and then next. So it comes into your fall shopping cart here on your right side of the page. And once I said continue, yeah, finish enrolling. That way you would enroll to this course. See, so if I have to go back to my enrollment and say drop class, 2022 fall, I see these courses. I can select this course and I can say drop selected class. Finish dropping. And that's how you drop and add your classes. Hope everyone is clear. And would you want anything? I mean, would you want me to repeat, or it's fine? Everyone understood it, right? Paradigmatic course is an online course. I guess you can't take this semester. I think Jaisal Patel, I think you joined a little late. Let me quickly show you. So you go to myumass.edu and you go into coin and then you get into add classes to add your class. Choose 2022 fall since that's your semester. Go to search, choose your department. Oops. Yes. And give course number greater than or equal to 500, because generally your graduate courses are greater than 500, or if you want you can give greater than 300, but these are undergraduate courses. So yeah, once you search, this is how you get. Anyways, when I said graduate classes, it showed me only everything beyond 500. So that's how you do GSEL. I hope it's fine. Yes, so coming back to our PPT. So this is what all about courses. So let me move on to on-campus jobs. Talking about on-campus jobs and the portal where to apply, let me show you a portal first and let me explain what all kinds of jobs are available on campus as per my knowledge. Again, we go back to the my UMass portal. In the quick launch, you see this quasi jobs on the fourth option. Click on that. That takes you to this page. Once you are on this page, go on to this quasi jobs page. Click on that. And you might need to sign in again. So you might do that. Now, once you reach to this page, we come under this employees because we wanted to do a job, right? So go to find a job, and here you have so many options. Choose this on-campus non-federal work services jobs, where once you click that and say, these non-work study, sorry, not services, that study jobs are all on-campus jobs working in various departments. So they are limited in number and are available to students who are enrolled in a minimum of 6 credits of classes. So, respond directly to the listed supervisor in the manner he or she requested. Generally, they wouldn't prefer emails, but sometimes, professors or the supervisors would say, can you email me? So it's up to them. So these jobs, go off quickly, and, it's not the responsibility of the university to promise that once the job is posted, it will stay. So make sure that whenever the job is posted, you apply it as soon as possible. Once you click on I agree, you see all results per pages. You can limit the results and you can refresh, but I generally prefer to go for all. So various jobs are posted. As you can see, there's a date mentioned here, and there's hours mentioned and location also mentioned. So based on this, you would look and apply for jobs. If at all I have to apply for a certain job, let's say, okay, let's say career ambassador. Okay, so this one, they say that the wage is $14.50 to $15.49, and 4 to 6 hours of week per week commitment. So per week, I should make sure that I'll be working 4 to 6 hours as per my discussion with my supervisor. And this would be with the Department of Administrative and Supportive Services. So this is how a posting will be. If I click on this, it takes me to another page with all the job description and job requirements. Make sure that you go through all of this, and there will always be a contact email given to us. There will be always phone given to us, and hourly rate is mentioned, and you see time frame. So when I register for this particular job, it says academic year. So once I am into this job after interview or anything, as per the discussion with supervisor, I can work for an academic year as mentioned, right? You can always cross verify with the supervisor, and then this is where you click to apply for the job. Ideally, you can't work 20 hours a week. Not ideally, legally, sorry. So yeah, so this is pre-filled and you can't change, and you can choose your major here and use your resume and cover letter and apply for this job. So when you're uploading a resume and cover letter, make sure you highlight that these requirements are fulfilled, and this job description can be achievable of in your cover letter, right? So make sure that you do like that and apply for the job, and you can always, the legal number of hours is 20 hours per week. You can't exceed that. That is illegal. And supervisors will be very cautious in hours that you are filling, right? So this is the portal where you apply, guys, and you can always apply for multiple jobs at once by choosing, for example, like this, apply for selected jobs. So when I click multiple jobs, it takes me to this page. I choose my major, upload my resume. It might be common also, and cover letter. You might include all the responsibilities that covers all these jobs, and you can apply. Any questions with respect to this particular portal, people? Because this is very important for you all. I'm sure all of you were looking for on-campus jobs, and many of you were asking. So this is how it is. And I remember most of you asking about teaching assistantship and research assistantship. First of all, teaching assistantship and research assistantship is generally awarded to PhD students, so that they get stipend, and they continue to do their research. Um, and they do hire master students, but it depends on department to department, and they would be posting on this. Let me show you, because I have seen couple of, let me graduate. Yeah, you see these graduate research assistant. So these are the positions which you may apply as a master student, but make sure that you belong to the same department. This employer is civil department. I don't know if anyone of you are from civil department. You can go ahead and apply, right? So it's not like you get RA and TA just like that here, because it depends on your profile and how well you would perform. I mean, it's all about your profile and how the department wants, and they definitely choose people from a pool of department through voting from the professors. So that's how a department decides, and that's how TA and RA works at UMass. They are very competitive and they're very good. Any questions with respect to on-campus jobs that I might have missed? So is there any template for cover letter and resume? Yes, you can go to UMass careers page and you can always find templates. There's a career page in UMass. Don't remember where exactly it is, but you can, okay, this is taking me to UMass employment careers. It's not that one, but if you go to quick launch, I think in more campus systems you will have, but you have a career page. Let me search and put it in the group, guys. I don't have right now. I think in student resources. Yes, student resources. Yeah, here, career center. So in my UMass portal, in student resources, you have career center. You can go ahead and see. uh, they have lots of resources, right? And or else you can always email to them asking for a template. Can you show the link for the job portal? Just go back to your My UMass portal, quick launch, go to Quasi Jobs, click here. It will take you to the portal. So any other questions with respect to on-campus jobs? Because many of you were having so many questions on this, so I can spend time on this. And yeah, so many of you were asking about kind of jobs that we have on campus. So these were the jobs that I had applied throughout this year. I just put this out as an example. You have teaching assistantship, or research teaching lab assistant, scanning, archives assistant, student assistant for library systems, student assistant in management and marketing. Of course, that's a CCB department once, but I still apply. UMass pass, COVID disinfecting, cleaning and supply delivery kind of jobs. So yeah, this is the gist of on-campus jobs, guys. Any other questions that you have, or you want me to continue to the next topic? Let's talk about housing. I see the responses from the ISA housing form that most of you are preferring to get into a 1 BHK and stay individually. Appreciate that, but I don't think you will be able to get a 1 BHK ASAP, because the number of vacancies right now are very less, and I want you all to make sure that you have a house by the time you come in. Let me talk about housing on campus. Many of you were also considering housing on campus. UMass has very good halls. For graduate students, they have something called Ivy Hall. And for juniors and seniors of undergraduate students and sophomores, these are all for undergraduate students. They have different kinds of halls. So basically our interest is in Ivy Hall. So this is a new on-campus housing opportunity for graduate students to make housing easier. So living on campus offers you many benefits, because you don't have to travel, you don't have to spend time in reaching to your house, and you always have security on campus. You have UMass police who are just a call away. So you'll be able to choose a 10 to 12-month lease in these 4-bedroom apartments, which offer a single bedroom for each Ascent student, which means each student will have their own bedroom. And, there'll be a shared kitchen, dining, something like a apartment setup. So the rents are like this. A 2-person apartment is 900 per month, with an option for a 12-month agreement. And I want you all to inquire whether it would be possible to stay during summer semester or during summer time, because what's happening is that generally they tell the on-campus students to leave in summer, because they don't they would need time to clean all the spaces that was occupied. So make sure that you get that right, and the rents are as shown in the slide. For 2 persons, it's 900 per month. I guess this is per person. For 3-person apartment, this is $800, and 4-person apartment, it is $700. While coming to meal plans, there's something called Grove. There's a page on Instagram called UMass Eats, where you can find the pictures of Grove. So you can always eat on go when you're staying on campus with your dining pass. And if at all, if you're living off campus, you can always pay and have your lunch. Um, there's also something called Ani's Cupboard, where you can get some of the groceries for free by showing your UMass pass. It's right near Woodland Commons. So that maybe I can talk about it in the next session also. How is food on campus on a scale of 5? Obviously, don't expect South Indian or North Indian food. It's you'll have American food. You'll have pizzas. You'll have chicken. That's what I ate, man. I don't know what others eat, but you have salads. You have um, fruit juices, etc. So yeah, pretty much a big setup, I would say. I would say go ahead and see some pictures on UMass Eats. You would get a good idea. So while coming to off-campus housing, I would always recommend and encourage you all to get into a group and take a 2 BHK or 3 BHK or 4 BHK, whichever is available. And two places to consider. First one is New Bedford, for the reason that most of us live here, most of the Indian people. Of course, Fall River is a good idea too, because what would we do when we don't have any housing in New Bedford? So we go for Fall River. Our university is situated right in the middle of these two cities, and I guess you can easily commute from these places. You always have buses from New Bedford to UMass and also from Fall River to UMass. So this is where I wanted to talk about the gated communities in New Bedford. So the Regency is a high-rise apartment. Buttonwoods and Hidden Brooks is kind of a flat, horizontal township kind of setting. So this particular gated communities is what I would first recommend to anyone who is coming from India, because these are pretty good. The kind of rent versus the kind of living that you have would be fair enough for all of us. Of course, the options are not limited to these. We have several individual houses across the route. So you don't have to worry about security here, because obviously it's all petrol, and it's a city. It's a very good city, and you don't have to worry about security of an individual house. Daily commute, as I was saying, UMass Dartmouth offers a shuttle which goes from Star Store, that is there in the downtown New Bedford, to the UMass. So this does not work on summer or during winter. And always you can ride on public transport, the SRTA buses. SRTA means it's a southern region, I don't remember, yeah, but it's a public transport. And you can always show your UMass ID card and commute in the SRTA buses here. So it's pretty free. And if at all you wanted to visit Boston, you always have DATCO kind of buses that runs from Boston to New Bedford and New Bedford to Boston. Also, if I have to say, you can always I don't think you can use your UMass pass in your DATCO buses to go to Boston, but yeah, you can use them in SRTA buses. Make sure that you reserve when you're going on DATCO. You can always get a bus to Boston from university also during Fridays. So this is it that I plan to talk about. Now I'm all open to questions. I mean, all of us. So let me know your questions. I guess you can unmute and talk to. So let me just give you that option. Yeah. I guess now you can unmute and go ahead and ask your questions.
Yeah, hey, Jaisal here. So I think you mentioned something about free groceries. Can you please elaborate on that thing?
Yeah, so there's something called Ani's cupboard. It's basically a small space, something like a supermarket where you can go and get things, not exactly like groceries. You might not find everything that you need in that place. Sometimes you get to find your stationaries, and sometimes you get to get brushes, paste, chicken, like that. So it's kind of a small shopping area with woodland commons, and um, you would get these kind of items where you can show your UMass ID and get them for free. Makes sense, Jaisal? I can show that place maybe in the next orientation session in detail.
Hey man, it's Gaurav here. Someone asked about regarding some form for the accommodation. So is
Mhm.
it for off campus or on campus one? Because I
So
joined yesterday in the WhatsApp group. That's why I'm
no
asking.
problem. No problem. No problem, Gaurav. So the ISA have given away two forms so as to collect information from the incoming students. These forms, if you fill, we will get to understand when you're coming, and with whom you wanted to stay and what you wanted to get. Like you wanted to stay with XYZ in a 2 BHK apartment. That is what you are looking for. Then that information you would fill, and if we get to know anything, we can immediately contact you. That was the intention behind this. And obviously we can't guarantee you that we'll be able to find an accommodation for you, or we'll be picking you up, or something like that. These forms are just to have a note, right? So when someone is coming from India to our college, some of us should have a record of when they are coming and when they're reaching to this place, right? So for that purpose, Gaurav.
Okay, okay. Thanks, man. And another thing I wanted to ask you, actually
Mm-hmm.
my sister is staying in Atlanta, Georgia. So
Okay.
my port of entry, I'm thinking about going over my sister's place first. Then I want to come to my college. So is there any problem with that?
I don't think it's a problem. Is she? I mean, I hope you're mentioning all these. If at all,
Yeah,
if
I
you're
already mentioned the DS
perfect.
160.
Oh, perfect, perfect. When you have a record, you can happily tell them that I have my relative here. I'm reaching out here first.
Okay. Thanks, man.
No problem. I'm missing certain questions on the chat. Just let me see. If we do an internship in summer for 3 months, does the university consider that into credits? Okay, good question. So there's this huge process that you need to do before you claim these credits. You will have to get the offer letter of the internship, go to your department, get it signed from them that they don't have any problem, and some professor is there to guide you through this particular internship time, and you can always claim those credits. There's a separate course with course number greater than 600, so you can get the credits from that, Sunil. And someone asked me about by when are on-campus jobs posted for fall. Basically they start posting at July end or August starting. So keep a tab on that portal. That is why I had shown that portal. You can always set alerts. If any job is posted, you would get an email. So you can set alerts on that portal which I showed you. So I would say go explore that portal as much as you can, so that you can be notified whenever you have a job posted. Can you do a pickup for an African student, or it's only for Indian students? First of all, I was collecting some information with respect to number of existing students who are present in New Bedford, there are very few, I can say one or two, who are having a car, and they're here in New Bedford during the time August or something. So it's going to be really tough. We can only guide you on which bus to catch, and which way to reach out to university. As I said, there's definitely no guarantee from our end that we would be doing any pickup unless and until you speak off with any of the ISA people personally, and they connect you with someone who can pick up. So that can be done, but as a organization, as an ISA organization, we are equally helpless with respect to pickup, because most of the existing students have gone for gone back to India or gone to their relatives' place, kind of stuff. Can you please tell us about the online subject and the? Oh, yes, yes. So what I'm trying to say, Pranav, is that when you're an F1 student and you're reaching a university in the first semester, you will have to hold that particular F1 status, right? You can't take subjects below 9 credits. You have to take 9 credits of subjects that you attend in class. Previously, some colleges were allowing to do online because there was COVID situation. Now the situations are changed, and the Homeland Department would not agree for the case with respect to online courses in the first semester. So I would say always make sure that you get in touch with ISSC team and register for online courses. As far as I know, you can't register in first semester. That is what I was trying to say for now. Okay, let me go back to other questions. How does one get from the Boston airport to UMass campus on New Bedford? Is there a bus from the university, or it is booking a personal cab the only option? Okay, let me make this travel from airport to university more clear, people. So it's like this. Let's say you arrive at 2:14 p.m. You get down in Boston airport, and everything looks new for you, and you would be taken a little aback. So what I would suggest is talk to anyone who can make a pickup. Obviously, not everyone is available by the time you arrive. So if you don't find anyone, that's fine, no problem. There's an option called Uber or Lyft, where you can book a cab and come from that place to New Bedford, but prices are crazy high. Somewhere when I and Suman checked last time, it was around $250 or something, which is quite high. With the $250, I who doesn't have a car can go get a rental car and come and pick up if at all I'm available. So that would cost around $200. That is one way. Other way is you will have to get a DACO bus. I guess I shared in the group or somewhere, but let me show again on how to reach from Boston Airport to New Bedford.
Anudeep, is it fine if I add something to this?
Oh, well, of course, feel free. Of course.
Yeah, so I think at least initially, like the first time they land in Boston, I think they should maybe team up with at least one other person and then share this Uber or Lyft cab, because they're going to have a lot of luggage.
Yeah.
And I don't think the prices are around 250. Like at the most, we've had prices of around $100. So I think at least for this first time, they should use the cab or whatever it is.
Yeah, if it is coming around $100, definitely go with it. And as you said, they can always
Yeah, because like coming with DATCO buses with a lot of luggage, at
is
least
very
in the start,
difficult.
it's going to be very difficult, and they're going to be dropped at the terminal, not at the a destination. So
Yeah.
I would suggest maybe using a cab.
Yeah, I guess that's the best suggestion, Rohan. Thank you for pitching in. I remember looking at these crazy high prices 2 weeks ago. I hope it's not that way when people come in August. So if you have to come in bus, as Rohan said, with the luggage, it's going to be very difficult. And you see, it's a 3 hour, 16 minute, and you need to catch 3 buses. I hope my screen is visible, people. So yeah, either you can talk to people who are coming during that time and team up with them and come together with all the luggage, or if anyone is available to pick up, well and good. We have transport coordinator and housing coordinator. Rohan is housing coordinator. Transport coordinator is Mohan. You can ask their help with respect to how to reach to university. I mean, suggestions. So when you come in, make sure that obviously you wouldn't have number to call anyone. Make sure that you are having your Indian number on international roaming and have some data so that you can do a WhatsApp call or something. Any other suggestions from ISA team regarding this journey to the airport to New Bedford, people? Anything else that you might want to add that I missed? If we are unable to fly in August, can we take hybrid classes? I'm not a qualified person to answer this because I have no clue. I think you should reach out to ISSC. They are the right people who can guide you well, because this has lots of entanglements with Homeland Security, immigration, and all of that. Is it mandatory to complete TB risk assessment? Absolutely. You will have to complete that TB risk assessment, because these people, the people over here are very much worried about tuberculosis. Upload before July 15th. You can upload lately also in August, but definitely they would need you to upload that. But I mean, the assessment is necessary. That's what I mean. Can you elaborate on OPT after 2 years? Are we allowed to stay in US? If you're doing a STEM course, of course, you can stay on OPT for 2 more years. Okay, about the license. I'm sorry, guys, I missed that question. So with the Indian license, I'm unsure how many months you can manage with that, but I'm using Indian license from past 6-7 months. I drive with Indian license. I have my learner's license. I'll be getting my mass license soon. That needs to be scheduled, and you need to drive and show them like how we do in India. How can we manage our part-time and our college hours? Are there any particular hours for part-time? Good question. So your part-time schedules will be based on your schedules in the college. So supervisors here give utmost priority to your academics, and part-time is secondary. So based on your classes, the schedules will be set by supervisors. You can always discuss with them. Sorry. So you can always discuss with them that, you want to join, come to work at this time and do until this time on this particular day. You can define the schedule for part-time and give them the schedule. Make sense? Did I miss any questions? Gaurav, I'll share the accommodation forms. I think someone else has shared already. How can I search house without credit history? Almost all landlords are asking for it. You can take help from Rohan, so he can talk to the landlords and he can do some. I mean, I'm not promising that he would do something about it, but he can definitely talk and find a solution for that. Where can we apply SSN? In the you have this SSN office right next to the SRTA terminal in New Bedford. So you can call them and schedule an SSN appointment. Can I complete the entire course in 1.5 years? Yes, absolutely you can. What if we are going to family or friend's place? Is it a problem while entering the port of entry? I don't think it's a problem. They would ask, why are you entering through this place? You should have an answer for that. It's just that you need to answer confidently why you are present in that airport at that time while your course is starting at on September 1st in Boston side. If you go to California and land, they would ask you should go to East Coast. Why did you come to West Coast? For that, you should have a proper answer saying, I have my sister, I have my brother here, so I had come here to first meet them and then go for my college. I have planned to go there so and so time, like that. If you can answer, that's it. Exactly, like Abhijot said, applying for SSN is something that you would do once you have an on-campus job offer. Without that, you can't apply for SSN. Yeah, like Vijay said. Please give about health insurance. Yes, Hardik. So health insurance, as I said, university by default gives an health insurance and will be paying as part of the fees. I guess all of you must have received an email regarding the fee, right? That let me show you that component also. Let me quickly show you that component. So your fee component can be viewed in your coin. It's in the finance center. What does a health insurance cover? I guess I would suggest you to go to the university health insurance page, and there you will have all the details. See here, you have health insurance info here itself. You have Vive or enroll in health insurance. So you can always Vive off and get some other third party health insurance, which I wouldn't suggest, because why do you want to explore some other third party stuff when the university is already giving. So yeah, if you're seeing my screen, you can get all the info on coin. If you go to finance center, there's this info. So as I was saying, you can go to the account summary and allow it to go to a new page that will have the details of your account, and you can go to this account activity and check the term statement. You can see details here. As you can see, health insurance is billed already for $1,300. Yes, Pratishthit, we can cover in the next session about health insurance in detail. But yeah, since they were asking, I'm quickly giving them a heads up. Yes, Balakrishna, we'll talk about this bank account, new SIM card, all these questions that you would need answers in the next session that we have planned, where we'll talk about everything that you need, from packing items to how do you navigate the situations as you come into Boston airport or any other airport, and how do you travel to university. All these we'll do it in a detailed session, not right now, because it will be all vague answers right now, because we are running out of time already, right? So please hold on to those questions. We can definitely cover them in the next session. Any other questions with respect to courses, on campus jobs, people? Because these two are the ones I want you all to keep a tab on, because I guess most of the courses are getting filled up fast. So if anyone is yet to register, make sure you register. So to apply for on-campus jobs, we just have to yeah, you're right. You're right. You just need these aspects. Cover letter and resume. Okay, guys, please look into your chat box. I'm sending you a link. Please do fill up that form. Is there a group for Indian students at UMass? If yes, oh my God, that's the group where we have given the link, right? Let me share the link again. So this is the group link where ISA has all the incoming UMass students. And if you are new to the group, I created a document where you can find all the details that I am speaking about in this particular document. What's the maximum courses we have to enroll into per semester? See, always this first semester is very critical in terms of number of credits and kind of courses that we do. I mean, don't take online course and don't take more than 9 credits, because new place and you might get burdened. Always you can start taking more number of credits in the second semester, and you can do a summer course, and you can also finish up in the third semester. That's how you finish off in 1.5 year. So yeah, you can plan that way. Yeah, Abhijot says max 12 credits, 4 courses in 1 semester. That's something ideal. But first semester, I wouldn't personally suggest to take 12 credits in the first semester. I have given a form to you guys to give us a feedback, and please let us know, because that will help us to craft the next session so that you all will be informed better. Are prerequisites included in these 12 credits? Very good question, Ishan. So the point is, make sure that your prerequisites are counted into your CGPA or not. So let me explain a scenario, people. So one of my friends who has a prerequisite did not know that it is counted into the CGPA, and her I mean, she did not perform well in that course, and she got a lesser grade, due to which her CGPA was affected. In her case, I guess they have added the credits, but they did not add these the credits of that particular subject into CGPA, which means, because your prerequisite course grade is below B grade, I guess they wouldn't consider if it is below B grade into the credits. That's why the CGPA went down for her. So always make sure that your prerequisite conditions are met. Please check your prerequisite conditions. In my case, it was not added into CGPA, but I can't say that it's general for everyone. Do other course students have graduate seminars? I guess I have seen only CS people, so I'm unsure about that. Abhijot, does DS have such course, like something like graduate seminar? Not for DS, yeah. So that's it. Only for CS, I guess. Then you don't have graduate seminar. Any other questions with respect to the agenda that we have had, guys? I hope everyone got your health checkup done, as in the necessary vaccinations and all. Most of you were asking questions. You can always reach out to a yes. Rohan, what is your question? I didn't get it. I think it was auto corrected, I guess, whatever you were typing. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. All credits goes to the ISA team because all of them have been patiently giving a way to me to talk, and they have been answering your questions. So it's a team effort. Shobini, you can go to this health portal. So all these portals are linked to my UMass portal. You can find it there, or you can just do a casual Google search saying health portal UMass, and you will get this portal. You can message to the department there, right there. So let me just see if it is linked here. Ritik, I guess I started recording from in between the session. Let me see how well did it come, and I can share. So as you can see, health portal UMass, if you type, I guess it would show. Yeah. You can go to this health portal and you can have a look. What about materials for the courses? You can always, I mean, the professors will lay out what kind of books you need to, follow. For example, let me take an example of a course called TCS. Once I start attending day one session of that course, the professor will share a document in something called my courses portal. So let me show you that one. My university. So quick launch, go to my courses and you would find, we don't have to buy any books. You can always find it on Google. I mean, you can Google for the ebooks and you would definitely get it. And sometimes professors themselves share the, share the resources. So this is my courses. And in this, if you get into the course, so for example, since the semester is over, I don't have any course to show, but these are the courses that are listed. You can get into them and, you can browse course content and all of that. So this is another portal where you find all the resources with respect to courses. Yeah. As Abhijot mentions in the, chat box, most of the professors share the ebooks or they mention the title of the books and you can always get them. Can I avail vaccine at the university? Abhiram, I never been through this situation, so I really don't know the perfect answer for this. With respect to vaccines, I guess they are available in the university and I'm unsure how much it would cost and stuff. Why don't you just reach out to them in the health portal? You can just message them, they would reply. You would also get their email IDs. You can email also. So always I would suggest to talk to them directly because that would be your, ideal way to get answers. Rohan, I guess there's a mandate that booster shot is necessary for us in spring semester. So I did not review the rules for fall semester. I guess there are some rules with respect to that. I remember someone saying in the group that booster dose is necessary. Please, can you just go back to the UMass portal and see the rules with respect to that, or post it on the group? Someone would answer. I'm unsure about that. How is the new IV apartments feedbacks, if any? Pretty decent. I mean, there are always pros and cons, Miria. So it boils down to your priorities, right? So for the same amount, I can get a studio room off campus, or if and only if I can get a studio room. Nowadays, we are not getting studio rooms. So in this case, what would you do? I would go for on-campus accommodation. So on-campus accommodation, there are certain rules which I have to know. As I said, sometimes they say summer time you can't stay in the university. Being an international student, you can't go here and there, right? So that needs to be clarified from the housing department, asking them when I sign for a 10-month or 12-month lease, can I stay during the summertime also? Like that, you email to them and they would respond. Ishan says booster is mentioned as required in the portal. So Rohan, I guess it is required. Okay, guys, I'll be wrapping up the session in 5 minutes. I would like to thank this opportunity for talking about all the stuff. And I would like to thank my ISA team. All of them are very, very cooperative. And, I'm so glad that we are working together and, we are making it beneficial for all of you. I just hope you all to fill that feedback form which I shared so that we all will be understanding how well did the session go. After we get visa, what is the process we have to do? After you get the visa, make sure that you enroll for the courses, and make sure you are filling housing and pickup forms so as to make us understand when you're coming and with whom you would want to stay so that we can help you. That's it, Rohan. I hope you're on the group that I just shared, which is managed by ISA team. So yeah. Thank you, Abhiram, Ishan, Sneha. Good then. Shall I close the session, people? Okay, before going, can I take a picture of all of us? Can you switch on your videos, please? Please, please, please. If you all can switch on the videos, I can take a picture. I see only 4 or 5 people. Please, people, switch on the video. I'll take a quick screenshot and we'll go close the session. It's already night for you all. I'm calling out the names that I see on the screen. Please, guys, switch on the videos. Ashrita, Balram, Kritika, Jay, Rutvik Reddy. Thanks so much. Let me just take a screenshot if you all can smile. All of you are very serious, man. I'm afraid to see you all when you come. Happy faces.
Huh?
Make happy faces. Thank you, people. Have a good night, all of you. Thank you for attending. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Anudeep. Bye.
Bye.